We've been talking about how to get hood springs off of our hood hinges, and one of the ideas that we've talked about are these simple little tools of tubing with washers welded on the ends. And we'll demonstrate how this works. This is a 1953 Oldsmobile, and the shop manual actually calls for this tool, and I found a catalog for the tools and saw the picture and just made one up real quick. A recent thought is that this works real well on a hinge that has a spring that's outside of the hinge. I think our DeSotos often have the spring on the inside of the hinge, and that might make a difference just on how effective this particular tool is for that application. But it works real well. When the hood is up, obviously the hinge or the spring is contracted and short, and we need to be able to pull it off of there. So when the hood goes down, the spring is extended and is longer. So in order to be able to use this tool on this application, we put the hood down, and we're going to put it down just enough so that we can get our hands still in there in the tool, and we're going to wedge this in to those expanded coils and get it in there real good and deep. So you can see it in there, and then put the hood back up, and it should hold that spring in an extended length, and it does, and it comes off that easy. So on one of my postings on the message board, I showed you the modified bumper jack that I made to stretch springs, so I don't need to do that again for you. But then, of course, just as easy, you can put it back on there in its extended position. And I think you need to go up a little more with the hood. There you go. Put that back in again and set the hood back down and re-stretch that spring. If you get it long enough, you can hope your assistant doesn't pinch your hands in the hood. And wrestle that back out of there again. And voila, you've reinstalled the spring.